Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
You haven't spent much time with Sophia lately. Are you speaking to each other at the moment?
No, we're not. We've been drifting apart for a while.
But you two used to do everything together. I thought you really enjoyed each other's company.
We did, but since she started her new job, all she does is hang out with her new friends from work.
Can't you hang out with them, too?
I could, but all they ever talk about is work, so I always end up feeling left out.
Maybe you should invite her over for dinner, so it's just the two of you.
I tried that a few weeks ago and she ended bringing a pal from work with her. She's so busy these days that it's just impossible to hang out with her.
It can't be that bad. She was always a really good friend to you.
You're right. She would never talk about me behind my back or hold a grudge. But she just doesn't seem very interested in our friendship anymore.
She's probably just excited about her new job. You should give her some time. It would be a shame to lose such a good friend.
I've given her enough time. I'm over it now.
I still think you two should try to patch things up.
I think I just have to accept the fact that it's time for us to go our separate ways.
You must be Wiley. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Wilson.
Tim, please. Please be seated.
Thank you.
So, Wiley, you have been with IBM for 2 years. Ready for change?
Well, I think I'm ready for new challenges.
Hello, Tom. Are you free next Sunday?
I think so. Why did you ask that?
I'm going to have my first baby, so I plan to hold a baby shower next Sunday.
Congratulations. Why do people hold parties before the baby is born?
It's the tradition, but baby showers as we know them today were not common until after World War II.
In any case, I like baby showers, because they allow friends and family to share the joy and excitement of welcoming a new life into the world.
So you will come, won't you?
Of course. I will prepare a good gift for the new arrival.
Thank you very much.
You must be pretty excited about your trip to Europe. When is it that you are leaving?
In just 3 weeks, and I am excited. But there are still a few things I need to do before I go.
Like what?
Like renewing my passport, going to the travel agency to buy my plane ticket and figuring out what to do with my apartment while I'm gone.
You are not going to give it up, are you?
No way. I'll never find another apartment around here. But I don't like the idea of paying 3 months' rent on an empty apartment, either.
I don't blame you. Perhaps you could sublet it.
Yes, but whom to?
Let me think. Oh, I know just a person. An old colleague of mine, Jim Thomas, is coming here to do some research this summer, from June to August.
That's exactly when I'll be away. It sounds ideal, as long as the landlord agrees.
Tell you what, I'll be calling Jim late this week anyway, so I'll mention it to him then.
Well, thanks, Bill. Let me know what happens. That extra money will really come in handy.
Look at these clothes designed by top fashion designer like Versace, Calvin Klein, and Vivienne Westwood. What do you think of them?
Well, they look lovely, but they're not very practical. I mean, would you wear that dress to the office or walking down the street?
I know what you mean. People would stare at you in amazement if you wore something like that in an everyday situation. I suppose only extravagant rich people wear them at cocktail parties.
Maybe. I'm not sure why they have fashion shows like this. Hardly anyone will buy those clothes. The clothes you see are nothing like the ones that ordinary people wear. It seems like a waste of money.
I think that the designers hold these fashion shows for a few reasons. First, it's just like a big party. They can meet each other and network. The other thing is that it is great advertising. All the journalists and photographers are there. Thirdly, it gives them a chance to show what they would like to see people wearing.
You meant it's an expression of their fantasies?
Yes. I think the designers are saying that these clothes are what they would like to see people wear if those people weren't concerned with what other people might think. In a way, the designers are saying, don't worry about what others think. Wear what you like.
Very philosophical. I think they design these clothes more for publicity. They try to see who can be the most extreme and outrageous, but still stylish.
Come on. All this fashion has reminded me that I want to buy some clothes. I'll have to go now.
Drop in if you're free. Bye for now.
See you. May I introduce myself? I am Stephen Smith.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Smith. My name is Jenny.
Hey, what's new?
Not much. Just sitting here eating some Chinese food. Is that the paper? Why don't you open it and tell me my horoscope?
Okay. Wait a minute, let's see. I'm a Taurus, and it says, Mars is in the third house, and is soon to eclipse Venus. I don't know what that means, but then it says, your charm and drive will win others over to your way of thinking. Remember to be positive. Sounds good to me.
What about Gemini? What's the prediction?
Since Mercury has crossed paths with Jupiter, your fortunes are falling. Bad luck will follow you today, and you will lose that which you value. Be careful.
That sounds bad. I'm really worried. What should I do? Maybe I should go home and stay in the rest of the day.
But we have a date tonight. You can't stay at home because of a stupid horoscope.
Hi, Tina. I've got good news. I have successfully passed the first 2 rounds of interview with ABC Company. They informed me to go to the final round next Monday. It looks very promising.
That is awesome. Congratulations. I know you can make it.
Thanks. Let's go for a celebration this evening. Are you free?
Yes. Wait for me at the cafe down my office building. See 5 p.m., okay?
No problem. See you.
See you.
Hello, Pam.
I'm glad that you can make it.
It looks like there are a lot of people inside.
Yeah, I've invited a lot of friends besides you.
Should I take my shoes off?
We all keep our shoes on indoors.
Where are your parents?
They've gone out so that we could have the house to ourselves.
That's great. Where are you going?
I'll accompany my wife to the hospital.
What's wrong with her?
She is expecting.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
How about this opera given by the famous musician?
Fair to middling. A little hard to appreciate.
When will the ceremony begin?
The ceremony will begin at 9 o'clock. After the ceremony, there's a reception. By the way, do you know why they have chosen September 9th for their wedding ceremony?
No idea.
As in English, Chinese also has some lucky numbers. The number 9 stands for perpetuity in Chinese.
What do you do when you see a homeless person on the streets begging for money?
I never really give them money because I don't want to contribute to their addictions.
Homeless youth can easily become involved with drugs and prostitution. Do you do anything to help them?
I usually ask them if they want some food and then give them something to eat. I figure that if they're homeless, they're probably hungry.
That's a good idea. Do they usually accept the food?
Almost always. However, sometimes they get mad at me for not giving them any cash.
It's sad how more and more young people are sleeping on the streets in London now.
The cost of living in London is just too high for most people.
It's true. The economy is in a bit of mess at the moment.
Did you know that few people can pay the rent on minimum wage, let alone pay for food and other living costs?
There just isn't enough affordable housing to go around. If only the housing cost would drop, fewer people would be in financial trouble.
Added to that is the high unemployment rate right now.
Something's got to change, and it's got to happen soon.
Politicians like to ignore the problems of the working class. They like to focus on making life easier for the upper class.
I can only hope that one day they will change. What's going on here?
We're waiting in line to get one of Master Li's Chinese couplets. I got one last year and I had good luck all year.
Master Li? Who's that?
He's Taipei's most famous calligraphy master. Quick, get in line.
I will. I could use some good luck.
Oh, George, what a beautiful day it is today. The sun is hot and there are just a few clouds scattered here and there. What a perfect day to be at the beach. The kids are going to have so much fun.
It does seem like the perfect day. I'm glad we chose to get out of the city and enjoy the nice weather. This looks like the perfect spot. Okay kids, put on your sunscreen while your mom and I set up CA.
There we go. Can you help me with the umbrella? Perfect.
Okay kids, here's a beach ball and a frisbee, a pail and a shovel. I want to see an impressive sandcastle by the time we leave. Don't stray too far. Wait, leave your sandals here or put on your wet shoes.
And stay in the shallow area. I don't want to see you go any farther than that sandbar. It's too deep out there and we didn't bring your floatier.
You're back already? The water was too cold, huh? I'll tell you a secret. Do you see that small pool of water over there? It'll be warmer in there. Go see if you can find some seashells or catch some.
What is that? A jellyfish? Jeremy, put that down right now. It could sting you.
Aw, not on me. Ow.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.